This is Feature Mine. So the FDA has now cleared lab-grown meat as safe for human consumption. And so it looks like this company called Upside Foods had been culturing chicken cells, and they've been growing meat in their labs. And they wrote a report and decided that their meat is safe for human consumption. And the FDA looked over their report and had no questions, no further questions. So they have passed their approval and their clearance to begin their next step as far as getting this meat onto into grocery store shelves. And so the next step doesn't seem like much of a step. I mean, from what I'm taking from the information is basically it looks like they just gotta clear normal processes now. Like they're ready to basically package the food and just meet standard inspections for each shipment or something like that, and then the meat can reach a grocery store near you after that. And the FDA actually says they're ready to work with many more companies to produce this lab-grown meat. And so this meat is grown from animal cells, and it's a process that is very unnatural to eat meat. But I guess the FDA and the authorities have determined that this is good for green eating. You know, it's like they're all about this green energy and all this green stuff right now. So they're saying this is a step in that direction as far as accomplishing their goals in that direction. So they're all ready to clear all types of companies now, it looks like, and get these foods on the store shelves. And they said there's even seafood sales that they're looking into now, and they want to start creating seafood from animal cells. And I'm kind of concerned about this because, like, when you go grocery shopping, I just want to make sure that this stuff is clearly labeled. And I'm wondering if over time, as this stuff hits the shelves, if over time they stop really promoting it as much. Because I know, like, with other things, they had at once been like organic and all these growth hormones and stuff. And I remember that was kind of like a big deal at first. I forget how long ago this was, but then I think over time they kind of relax their policies where it's almost like it gets to a point where the main food is the stuff that they used to alert you about, and then you got to kind of search for the organic stuff or the stuff that's natural. So I'm hoping this doesn't go that way where, yeah, at first they get this stuff in the shelves and they mark it with a bright orange sticker, and then eventually, maybe over like 5 to 10 years, maybe eventually it's just like a common thing where you kind of got to go out of your way to find the natural meat. Maybe, you know, maybe this becomes like a much more profitable form of product for these meat companies to sell if this catches on. And maybe they're like, well, instead of raising the animals and feeding them and having them grow naturally, you can just produce the meat in a lab. Maybe it'll take nowhere near as much time, you know, because the animal, I don't know how long this process is, but this almost reminds me of kind of like the clone stuff too. It's like I did a lot of videos on cloning. I might leave the link in the comment section if you need to get caught up. But yeah, I mean, these scientists have the ability to create meat now. It's like, come on, this is getting out of control. I do not want to eat lab grown meat. This is not something that I'm going to be trying out. And if I go to the grocery store, I'm going to be on alert just to make sure that, you know, once this stuff starts really hitting the shelves, and I don't know when exactly this is going to hit the shelves, but it sounds like it's probably going to be in 2023. There's no specific date listed yet that I came across. I'm going to try to leave a link if I can find, you know, any type of sources where you guys can catch more information about this. But yeah, I just want to make sure that this stuff is clearly labeled, because this is disturbing and concerning. You know, because I take what I eat very serious. Like, I try to eat the best I can. I mean, no one is perfect and everything. Like, but I try to stay away from certain things like processed meats and processed sugars, and I try to eat as healthy as possible, really, whenever I can. And so this type of meat hitting the market is just that, like, I don't want this to become a normal thing where these companies just start really flooding the grocery stores with this type of meat. This is going to be something else to look out for. And so I'll keep you posted as more information comes available. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you check the description box for more information. Also, I'm going to leave links for my other channels, my social media, my free email newsletters, and much more. If you would like to support this channel, you can donate as little as $1 to help keep Feed Your Mind online.